Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 13. Module 13 is the start of the next essay. This will be our last major essay for the class before the final. And so we only have 2 modules for this because this essay is a little bit more simple to complete. It's a little bit more direct than what we've been working on. And so some students find it a little bit easier to write. We're working on an analysis. An analysis is a different style of writing, and so you'll be learning more about that and then planning out your essay in this module. So you can see there's not a whole lot that we're doing. The main thing is just getting through the readings and taking the quiz first. Our textbooks don't have a lot of information about analysis, but there is a section in Rules for Writers, which is not the patterns book. We don't have a pattern for analysis, but we do have a section in Rules for Writers just about how to read multimodal text. So something that is not just writing. And so in this case, we're analyzing a music video. And so you'll be analyzing a visual in this case. And so you're going to want to watch these music videos as part of your reading. So you're going to do the reading out of the textbook and then watch the 2 music videos. And then when you take the quiz has questions just about the videos themselves, as well as some of the reading that you'll be doing. The reading's not very long. So then what you want to do is go over the music video analysis essay assignment. So the idea behind this assignment is that everybody, most people enjoy music. A lot of times we enjoy music, but we may not necessarily watch the video itself, or you may enjoy watching music videos as well. It's kind of a different type of thing that we can analyze, and they're interesting because what you really want to consider is, what is the artist trying to say with the video? Sometimes we listen to a song and we think the song has one meaning, and then we'll watch the video and realize that the artist's interpretation of their song is a little bit different from what we imagined. So there's a lot of things to consider for this essay, but basically the first step is to choose a music video. There's really not a restriction on what type of music video, as long as it's an actual official music video from the artist, and that it's not one created for like a movie or something, because often there's not much of a message in the video because they just use clips from the movie. So make sure that it's like a self-contained story, because it makes it easier to analyze. I'm also not interested in other people's opinions on or their interpretations. It should just be yours. Same with the artist. Sometimes artists will tell you what they were thinking when they created a song or a video, but in this case, I'm not interested in that. I just want to know what you think. So you start your essay off with just what music video you're using. And so title, author, year it was produced, stuff like that. And then your thesis, give us a little background on the video and then tell us the thesis. Your thesis is going to be what the main message is that the author or the artist is trying to use. So really consider, like, what are they trying to say with this music video? And there are some music videos where the message is pretty obvious, and you're absolutely welcome to use those videos, even if it seems easy. That's something good, actually, because we want a very clear picture of what is the message here. What are they trying to say? And the body of your essay is going to be an analysis of the images, lyrics, and music in the video. So analysis means that we're breaking something down into its parts in order to understand it better. So you want to ask yourself, what does it mean? Why did they include this setting? Why did they have the character dressed in these clothes? Why did they have this obvious, symbol in the video? Why did they choose these specific scenarios to present in the video? There's a lot of different questions that you can ask, but it's always the question of why. Why is this in here? So then you're going to use your own analysis there, and that's all I'm interested in. You're not using outside sources or anything. The only source that you will have is the actual music video. So works cited entry for the website where you viewed it. So there's an example that you can use in the next module. And it's only 2 to 4 pages, so it's not supposed to be very long. Like 5 paragraphs is typically what students get, because you have introduction and then conclusion, and then a paragraph for the images, a paragraph for the lyrics, and the paragraph for the music, which are the kind of 3 separate sections of your essay. Conclusion, I also want you to discuss kind of the significance of the video to you. So I would recommend picking not just like the first video that pops up. Just pick a video that actually speaks to you in some way. So what are some things that you see as you view the video? How does it speak to you? What does it mean to you? I have a list of just topic ideas, which apparently is denied access to me. I'll make sure I fix that link. But there's a whole bunch of videos that students have done in the past that I think work really well. Most music videos work just fine for this assignment. The only ones that don't are ones where there's not a lot of content to it. So the artist is just like out singing in a cornfield or something, and they don't actually do much. There's not a whole lot of background to it or other parts of the video. They're not trying to tell a story. So once you've decided what music video you want to use, then you want to do this discussion board. So this discussion board is just asking you to include like what video you're planning on using, what do you think the main message is, what are some of the visuals and the lines of the lyrics that you see, why did you choose the video, that kind of thing. So you can just number your answers. We're not doing an actual outline for this like we've done for the other essays, just because it's kind of difficult at this stage to come up with an outline. Everybody's outline is going to look very similar. So answering the questions helps, I think, just generate more ideas than an outline will. And then you respond to your classmates with the other ideas that you have as you watch their video. And you can go through and, add things that you see. So to put a video in, when you hit reply, you can copy and paste the URL if you want to, as kind of the first step. And then if you hit your space bar, it creates a link, or you can go in here. There's these three little dots here. This is an embed code, and this is how I put videos in the class. If you go to share and embed, then you can copy this embed code, and it makes it so that it's actually embedded in and it doesn't take them to a link. So either way works. Go into the embed. There we go. And so it'll look like the videos that I post in the class like that. So it's up to you which one you do, but include the video itself, and then you'll answer the 5 questions about your video, and then hit reply. And then when you go into reply to your peers, like you've done before, not difficult. So that's something to think about. There is just how are you going to analyze the video? What sort of message do you think it has? Just anything that you're thinking of initially for your video. This is your chance to do some brainstorming. The next module is when you'll actually write and turn in the essay. We're not doing a long process like we've done for some of the other essays, so keep in mind that this will be a little bit shorter. And so as soon as you decided on your music video, you can really start writing the essay. So if you have questions, send me an email. Otherwise, have a great week.